saw this tweet and it really struck a nerve with me because it's true. Being a rap fan sucks these days because this generation of fans might be the most biased, parasocial, and toxic rap fan bases ever seen. And for all the generations of rap that we had at this point, I mean literally making it through the East Coast, West Coast beef, I think that's saying a lot. But I actually noticed this shift building for a while. It started during the Kanye West era where people had a strange ride or die parasocial attachment to him. Like he could say or do whatever he wanted and people were going to stick with him just because he made Graduation.
I see good things about Hitler also. The Jew, I love everyone. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
Even now, he still has a lot of fans that are blindly defending him. And that type of extreme loyalty in the fan base, no matter what, laid the grounds for the toxicity that we're seeing right now, but it really got supercharged during the Drake and Kendrick beef. This was a rivalry and a beef that rap fans have been expecting since Kendrick dropped his Control verse. And it finally exploded last year with Kendrick's verse on Like That. But this beef didn't just stay between the two rappers like other beefs have in the past. Fans that probably listened to both rappers in the past, especially on their come up, completely divided into two separate camps and have been acting like real live ops online ever since. It's to the point that Drake fans and Kendrick fans refuse to acknowledge any good or achievement in the other rapper and do the best they can to tear down their rap career, legacy, reputation, whatever it is, while also criticizing the other fan base as much as they can just for being a fan of that other rapper. If they're Drake fans, they're weirdos, they're soft, and not black enough. If they're Kendrick fans, they're fake deep, fake intellectuals, or fake pro-black. Again, which this tweet does a really good job in pointing out. But I'm June, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it. Growing up as a fan of Nas, I don't recall hating everything or everyone affiliated with Jay-Z or Dipset. Didn't hate the whole Rough Riders for the Locks dissing Beans in them. Didn't even dislike Jada. This era of fan is weirder than the rappers they're fans of. And I honestly couldn't agree more. I feel like growing up, everyone had their favorites and their preferences rap-wise. And if they got into it with another rapper, you might be siding with your favorite rapper, but you didn't go out your way to hate on the other rapper or tear down their whole catalog or anything like that. For the most part, especially when it came to beef back then, I think people unbiasedly listened to diss tracks from both rappers and decided which one was best based on the track itself. But for the most part, after the beef, unless you're like 50 Cent and Ja Rule, everybody still listened to both rappers, still appreciated their pens, their music, and life went on. It was just a beef that happened. There was a winner, there was a loser, and that was it. I feel like there were just a lot of good faith arguments back then that don't exist nowadays just due to the parasocialness of social media. In this new rap environment, it feels like everyone picks their sides like their lives depended on it, which makes having real discourse about rap, music, the artist completely impossible. Now every conversation is a war or a comparison of this or that, or if you like this rapper, you're this. If you like this rapper, you're that. You can't discuss music, lyrics, sales, or even a rapper's name without that being a trigger for somebody else to start hating and bring in another rapper for comparison. The discourse around rap isn't about appreciation anymore of a rapper, a song, a lyric, nothing, unless it's at the expense of another rapper. And it didn't used to be like that. Like, damn, can a song or album come out without immediately comparing it to something else and trying to shit on it? I mean, I really like Drake's new song, What Did I Miss? I think the shit is a vibe. But also, Drake deserves all the smoke he's getting for saying UK rappers can out-rap Americans.
Shit tatted on me. This is my brother right here, a real fucking legend. When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit, I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America, no disrespect to our country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the best, it's highest level. This is what I aspire to. Give me Skepta.
We invented this craft. Nobody can or will ever do it better than us. And on top of that, a Canadian rapper who built his career off the back of black culture, crowning another country the king of rap or the best rappers out there. It's crazy and just tone deaf, especially for Drake. And I'm also really excited for the Clips album. I have it downloaded, ready to go as soon as I stop recording. I bought the whole box set, t-shirt, CD, and all of that. Since I recorded, I had a chance to listen to Let God Sort Them Out, and my God, Pusha and Malice. Malice this is just on a different level entirely. Like, that album is incredible to me. It's possible to be a fan of multiple rappers without comparing them to each other or picking a side even if they don't like each other. I feel like we forget how diverse and wide-ranging rap used to be not that long ago. When I was growing up, so many different genres of rap and different people from different areas would drop all in the same year, and you could appreciate all of their music. In 1996 alone, Outkast dropped ATLiens. We got Illadelph Half-Life by The Roots, Stakes is High by De La Soul, Fuji's The Score. Like, come on, man. Fucking Nas, It Was Written. This is literally my favorite Nas album ever. This might be the year with my most favorite albums ever in it, actually, because I know All Eyes on Me dropped, Reasonable Doubt, It Was Written, and ATLiens. And Reasonable Doubt, classic, shoulda went triple. All Eyes on Me, which was Pac's album straight out of jail. I think it's still his highest selling album ever. Straight out of jail, right after signing to Death Row. Shit was incredible. But I still think Pac's best album is Me Against the World. And then we got UGK's Riding Dirty, which is a certified classic. And there's a ton of other great albums that dropped that year from the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down South. Everything was so varied. Everybody had their own distinct different sounds, slang, everything. It was just an amazing time to be a rap fan, even with the East Coast, West Coast beef going on. But like I said, ever since the Kendrick-Drake beef kicked off, I've been so confused by the extreme hate from both sides. I legit do not get it. Every single person I know listened to Cole, Drake, and Kendrick coming up. We appreciated all three for their different styles, perspectives, lyricism, everything, whatever made them great in their own lane. That's why the big three debates were so fun, because you had your favorite, but it was just based on personal preference. And you could always debate their rankings just based on whatever metric you use, whether it was influence, sales, skills, style, or just whatever appealed to you the most. Those debates were fun, no drama, no real size, no personal attacks, or shitting on any other rappers to make a point, just discussing good music and great artists. So it's just crazy to see how people have taken sides, and even a year later, everything online is so personal. If you like one rapper, you're getting personally attacked by the other group for this or that, and vice versa. And I really don't know what's wrong with y'all fans. This is a rap beef. It is entertainment. These dudes are millionaire rappers. Yeah, they may represent different things, but at the end of the day, they are rappers. This is entertainment. They are millionaires from music that they make. That music that we as fans should be able to enjoy without hating on somebody else for not liking that music or liking something else. Like, it's super weird or corny that people are outright hating on rappers, their affiliates, and everything that they do just because they like another rapper. These rappers did not do anything to you personally. We do not know these people. I feel like somewhere got lost that it is okay to enjoy everybody's music or not enjoy somebody's music and just move on with your day. I think a Drake fan should be able to admit that Kendrick has had a hell of a run since the beef, that this has been his banner year without bringing up Drake's numbers or comparison in every discussion.
Just mid! It was mid! It was mid! It was nothing spectacular! Kendrick fans were just glazing him!
Like, what are we even doing here? And going back to that tweet, I was a hardcore Jay fan and I still am. When Jay and Nas went at it, me as a fan, I had to admit that Nas won the battle with Ether. As a fan, I personally prefer Takeover, and I still do. But that didn't make me hate Nas because he beat Jay-Z. Far from it. It Was Written is probably one of my top 3 favorite albums, and Street Dreams is one of my favorite songs ever. Keep in mind, the Nas Jay-Z beef was real. It got really personal. Jay talked about hitting Nas's baby mom, and Nas had lines like Jay-Z had dick-sucking lips. It got super ugly, no pun intended. But even then, when shit got super ugly, just like the tweet said, fans respected the craft. We respected both of the artists. We knew both Nas and Jay-Z were legends. We as rap fans moved on and got to appreciate their greatness without hating on the other one. That's what's missing today, a respect for music and the artist. It's okay if somebody doesn't like the rapper or music you like. You do not have to go to war on Twitter. It's not that deep, it never was. We should be able to enjoy all this music without constantly arguing or comparing it to something else. I think a lot of genuine rap fans are exhausted by the tribalism and the constant arguing online. Yeah, man, social media shifted what it means to be a fan in astounding ways. Grown men at that. Facts. There was definitely this dichotomy with Pac and Biggie at the time, but I think that was unique to what will follow. I agree, the Biggie and Pac situation was a lot different than all the other rap beefs that preceded or followed it. Mainly because the media got involved and hyped it up. Everything is about emotions and feelings now. Back then, we wanted to hear what everyone had to say and judge it all objectively. That's exactly what I was saying. We didn't have to pick a side because the side was whoever had the best lyrics. True, and on top of that, we could go back to listening to who we wanted to listen to without arguing with everybody about it. We used to be fans of everyone. I bumped Biggie and Pac, played Nas, and I played Jay. Not really a Jay fan, but he had some bangers. Love Bone Thugs and Do or Die. Thing is, we appreciated all all talent regardless of politics. Exactly. Actual facts, these new niggas so weird. Me and the homies, when we got to Kiss the Game Goodbye diss, we didn't turn around and snap We Are the Streets in half. We didn't stop listening to Hell on Earth because of Takeover. We just love the raps. I remember the Bone Thugs verse 3-6 debates in school. They were beefing. Next thing I know, Project Pat featuring Crazy Bone. It's never that serious. Never that serious at all. People real live beefing online, calling each other out their names, trying to destroy other rappers' legacies, all for what? I genuinely miss when rap fans just love the music. And you could debate about the music or the rapper without it becoming some toxic, personally insulting argument. And like I said, it just sucks to be a rap fan right now. I don't know if it'll ever go back to everybody just being able to enjoy whatever they like and not get bashed for it online. But thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and life stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Woke up looking for the broccoli.